If you want to figure out how you can actually save money in 2025, I'm going to share 5 tips on how you can do that. If saving money was on your New Year's resolution for 2025, well, I'm going to tell you 5 tips on how you can actually save money in this new year. Hi, if you don't know me, I'm Jules. I'm 24 years old and I make content surrounding personal finance, lifestyle, and travel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 ways that you can actually save money. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Tip number 1 is to create a no spend challenge. Now, there could be different variations of this. You could do a 1 week no spend, you could do a 1 month no spend, you could do a 1 year no spend. This is all up to you and your financial goals, but basically a no spend month or week, whatever it is you want to do, is where you don't spend any money except for the absolute necessities like rent, groceries, your bills, things like that. I strongly encourage this, especially as we are in the new year, because chances are that you have your most amount of motivation now, and the beginning of the year is really where we tend to save money, and then starting in summer is kind of where we start to spend a little bit more. This allows you to reset on your spending habits and really focus on what is actually necessary. When you are doing your no spend challenge, don't forget to track your progress and any money that you would have been spending out on dining out or things like that. Save it into a dedicated sinking fund that you're trying to work towards. Tip number 2 is to use Rakuten or any other cashback program. Rakuten is a program where you get cash back on places that you spend at. So you can download the app or you can have an extension on your computer and your browser to automatically show you any cashback deals that a website is having. So for example, this is what the website looks like. You just make an account. You can already see I have 54 cents in my account. These are some of the places that I've visited. So let's say I want to shop at Sephora. I can click on Sephora. It automatically activates, and then it'll just take you to Sephora's website. You just shop as normal, and then when you check out and process your checkout, you will see that in your Rakuten account that Sephora purchase will show up and a certain amount of cash back. So 2% will show up in my Rakuten account. Most of the time Rakuten has percentage off. During Black Friday, they had so many deals where you could save additional money by using Rakuten. Like I said, Sephora was 2% right now, but you can see others show as high as 10% or even a dollar amount such as a $30 cashback at Blue Apron. I would encourage you to download the extension. That way you don't have to think about going to Rakuten's website every time you want to shop. It just automatically has a pop-up. Using Rakuten has saved me so much money in the past, and you can even combine using Rakuten and your credit card to get double the amount of cash back. So for example, I have a Discover card that has different quarterly promotions, and so in December it was Target. So if I wanted to shop at Target, I could use Rakuten. Let's say they have 1% cash back. I could get 1% cash back through Rakuten. And also if I purchase something through Target with my Discover card, I would get an additional 5% back through my credit card. So that's kind of ways that you can maximize your savings. You get a total of 6% back on your purchase. Tip number 3 is to cut back on non-essential spending. I would take a look at your credit card statements from the past couple of months and see where you're spending money at that you don't necessarily either need anymore or forget that you're even spending money there. So for example, I think the biggest one could be like subscriptions for different streaming services. So do you need all these different streaming service platforms, Disney Plus, Hulu, HBO, Amazon Prime, things like that? Like, is there a way that you could cut back? Also, do you make a lot of impulsive purchases? I know when I'm scrolling through social media, especially like TikTok, and something comes up and you could just click on the person's video and their product that they're talking about will just pop up and you can buy it through TikTok shop. There's been so many times that I've spent money so mindlessly and carelessly through there. I really encourage you to kind of like take a step back and think, do I really need this product? And even suggest that you put the product in your basket, but you don't check out. You let the item sit in your basket for 2-3 days and come back to it. And if you actually really want it, you can buy it, but at least you gave yourself enough buffer time to really like think about if you actually wanted that purchase or not. Another way you could cut back is through dining out and cook more at home. I know a lot of us end up getting food out because we're busy or we haven't, prepared to make dinner, buy groceries, things like that. So being organized and maybe making a weekly list of what you're going to make for dinner each day can be helpful in order to start cooking more and saving money on food. The fourth way you can save money is to pay yourself first. Now, this isn't an actual traditional method of saving money, but it is to pay yourself first in the sense that when you get your check, after you have that into your account, you want to allocate, let's say, 20% of your check to go towards savings and investing, and you want to do that automatically. So every time you get your paycheck, that automatically flows out of your account without you even thinking about it, and then use what you have left for the next, 2 weeks or a month of expenses. So treat it as if you were getting less money than you actually are from your paycheck, because that 20% is already coming out to pay yourself first and to save or invest. So let's say you get paid $2,000 a month. You want to have your savings or investment vehicle automatically pull out $400 every time you get paid, and then that way you have $1,600 left, and you want to use that $1,600 as how much you can actually allocate towards everything else: rent, utilities, grocery shopping, things like that. So you basically just want to act like you have a little bit less money than you really do from your paychecks. And then lastly, tip number 5 is to start a side hustle. There's really only so much that you can cut back from your spending to where you can't cut it back any more, but you can always increase your income, whether this is asking for a raise at work or a promotion, finding a new job, or just taking on a side hustle. There's so many different side hustles that you can start nowadays. You could do Uber Eats, DoorDash, things like that. Or you could do freelancing, you could do consulting, you can go on Fiverr and do freelancing through there. There's really so many ways that you could start making money now, even doing online surveys, you can make money from that, participating in studies. So there's so many different ways that you can make money, especially online, where you don't have to physically go to a certain place to make that money. There's so many ways that you can do it online now. You can even start selling some of the stuff you don't need. There's Depop, where you can sell your clothes, or Facebook Marketplace that you can sell your things. Even a small boost in income can significantly speed up your savings goals. Those were my 5 tips on how you can save money in 2025. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments, and if you guys have any other really good tips or tricks to share about how you can save money in 2025, let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, and if you want to see more content from me, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you. Bye.